Hey guys! So, my first YouTube video, I really was thinking about what should I talk about. There's lots of different topics I can talk about. I could even, start off, with just a cliche topic, but I really wanted to talk about something that is really important to me and something that I want to start and something I think that you all, as if y'all are watching women, should join. And I want to talk about women's circles. First and foremost, I want to talk about what is a women's circle. It's an intimate gathering where we come together to speak to each other, to relate, to listen to each other. And some examples are like things that you're concerned about, especially during this climate, just in the middle of a global pandemic. What are your concerns? Let's talk about them and let's share how we feel. Some goals that you may have. I know a lot of people are trying to really work on their goals, maybe even bring them to life, especially during this time since, we are social distancing. We're spending a lot of time at home. Put the pen to the paper, bring some action into it, especially with what's going on right now too. There's a lot of activism going on. And sharing your stories, sharing how you feel is really important, especially when you need someone to talk to. You just want to tell somebody how you feel, Sharing advice, obviously when appropriate, when asked for, asking someone for help. The goal within women's circles is to heal, transform, and support each other. When we do things like this, it just changes the environment that you are in. When you are able to heal, when you are able to change within that healing for the better, it's like you're unstoppable at that point. You can do so much, you can accomplish so much, and work towards your goal more efficiently when you're in the right headspace and you just are supported and you know that you're doing what's right for you. It's an opportunity to be open and vulnerable in a safe space where there's no criticism, no judgment, and no comparisons. We want it to be a space where you feel completely and totally loved, a space where you feel like no other. You just feel this enormous amount of love, and it's honestly beautiful when you finally get to be in a space where you're just surrounded by sisters who care and want to see you grow. Because we're living in this society now where there's a lot of, I guess, women are constantly fighting each other. It's like hate or being envious or being hateful towards each other and just not really wanting to connect. It's kind of like a battle between women. I don't want this to be that. I want it to be a space where you feel safe, where you know that nothing that is in that circle leaves that circle, that we are all there to support you and to help you grow and to help you heal and to help you transform, because that's the most important part, you transforming into this beautiful woman in this circle. And we all want to transform with you. So I just want to highlight on the history behind women's circles, because I know the topic has been coming up a lot. I see it a lot on my feed. Whenever I get on socials, I see a lot of women talking about women's circles, and I want you guys to understand what is a women's circle and how it came to be. Women's circles have been around for ages. They've been around since prehistoric times. When you just think about, the men were the hunters and the women were the gatherers, the women stick together. Those women sat in circle, especially since they were around often. Menstruating women would gather in ritual. And that still happens in this society now. When you are menstruating, it's really important to take care of yourself. And, we forget about that. While they're menstruating, they'll sit in circle and just have a moment of ritual, especially under the moon. They have ceremonies, they share wisdom, they talk. While you're menstruating, your hormones are, very, very elevated. So, that's a moment for you to talk to people, for you to be loved on, especially when you're not feeling well. Groups that do host women's circles are the Native American tribes, some tribes in Kenya, Tribes in the Northwest Pacific region also have women's circles. The most common one that people have really talked about that those tribes usually have are gatherings that menstruating women have, and they do that with the moons because that's the ancient way of being able to track your cycle with the moons. Benefits of having a women's circle: it helps deal with the stress that is going on all over. Like I said, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. Lots of people can be carrying lots of stress from work, from home, not living in a very stable home environment, maybe not even having a place to call home. Being able to let that load off your shoulders, just let it go and talk to your sisters about it's so important, and I really, really want to stress on how important that is. Also, it helps you realize you are not alone. Like I said, the stress that you may be having, another may be having, and they're like, trust me, you're not alone in this. Like, I'm here for you. We hear you, we see you, and we want to help you. It's just as simple as telling someone that and really being there for them and having a space where someone can come to and feel safe is just, there's nothing better than that. Also, it helps you connect with your ancient ways and connect to Mother Earth. When we sit in circle and we just sing, love on each other, hug each other, care about each other, listen to each other, we connect back with our roots. It's so nurturing for your soul, so nurturing for your soul. And you will really see yourself connecting with your divine alignment. I swear, you will just see yourself grow so much when you have that love and compassion towards others, especially your sisters in circle. In this circle, I just want us to disconnect and immerse ourselves like completely into it. Because let me tell you something, when women sit in circle, something extraordinary happens, and I promise you, you will grow so much. You will be able to tear down barriers that you never thought you could tear down because of the empowerment that will go on in these circles. So I just encourage you to join one, and I encourage you to even create one, be a part of one, because it's something powerful, something so extraordinary, and there's nothing like it.